Boys, UFC Fight Night, Taira versus Perez just finished, and it's a very stinker of a card, to be honest. Not that much excitement. There's only a few good fights here and there, but to be honest, this is one of the worst fight cards in recent UFC memory. That being said, we have every single winner on screen and Alex Perez, the loser of the main event. We're going to quickly go over my rare matchmaking for all these fighters. We also have the prelims that we'll cover at the end of the video, but starting off, Tatsuro got that second round. I guess it was classified as a KO win over Alex Perez. Such a nasty way to end off this card. But yeah, Tatsuro looked amazing out there, super fast. He looked good on his feet too. He got hit by Alex Perez here and there, but walked through him, was like in no danger whatsoever. Got that body locked and then leaned back and just tore up Alex Perez's knee. Who knows how long that's going to take for him to recover. To be honest, he might be out for like a year. But Tatsuro did call out Alexandre Pantoja, and am I the only one that can see the UFC pushing this guy to get the next title shot? It's either going to be a title shot or he's going to get Morono next, but I could 100% see them doing Tatsuro, Alexandre Pantoja for maybe not the next shot, but depending on how hard they want to push this Japanese market, I could 100% see Taira get that title shot relatively soon, even like by the end of this year. That being said, Alex Perez, the loser of the main event, lost in a disgusting way, to be honest. Again, I don't even know what the landscape of the flyweight division is going to look like by the time he's healed. Like, it could be a year. It could be we don't see Alex Perez until 2025 type of injury. Hopefully, it's not that bad. But that being said, the next matchup, I don't think this is very likely. I just had some hopium for this fight, is going to be against Steve Ercik. I think this would be super fun. Steve Ercik just coming off that robbery loss to Pantoja. Is this going to happen? Probably not. Most likely than not, Perez is going to be out for a hot minute. I'm surprised Steve Ercik hasn't fought yet, to be honest. But let's quickly go over the rest of this card. This is a struggle making this video because this card was nothing special whatsoever. Miles Johns getting that decision win over Douglas Silva de Andre, and it was a fun matchup. I think another fun matchup for him. I don't want to push him too high up the rankings, but a little bit of a boost in the rankings. I want to see him versus Chris Gutierrez. I think this would be a fun matchup. I think this is a fun matchup that I think Miles Johns could actually knock out Chris. And yeah, a fun matchup. This guy, Miles Johns, he's looking like he's going to be a fun, I wouldn't say a prospect, but a fun fighter to watch nonetheless. Always going for that KO win, a kill or be killed type of fighter, a very fan-friendly type of fighter. And yeah, I think he could get it done over Gutierrez. I think he could get a highlight KO over him. And yeah, a good fun matchup. Style-wise, I think it would be fun. Timing-wise, it should be good too. Chris Gutierrez hasn't fought in a hot minute, so he should be ready. Miles Johns didn't take that much damage in this fight, so he should be ready relatively soon. Nothing super fast, but again, relatively soon. Moving down, Lucas Almeida getting that decision win over Timothy Kwamba. And, you know, a little bit jump in the rankings. I don't want to give him anyone super high up the rankings, but I think this would be a really fun matchup. Both of these guys could have like a performance of the night type of fight, and that's going to be him versus Hakeem Dawodu. Hakeem hasn't fought in a hot minute, should be relatively good to go. Lucas Almeida didn't take that much damage in his fight, and I wouldn't be mad having this like as a early prelim fight at the Sphere card. That's the type of fight I think this is going to be. I think this is going to be an all-out war type of fight. I think this would be a very fun fight. But keep moving on. Brad Haysen, third round submission over Garrett Armfield. Back and forth type of fight. This was one of the best fights of the night, if not the best fight of the night. Let's give him someone I think he's higher in the rankings. Regardless, will be a fun matchup. Haven't fought each other before. Scheduling wise, Brady needs to heal up a little bit, but I think his next matchup should be against Raoni Barcelos. I think this would be a fun matchup. A good test for Brady. And again, he needs to heal up because this is a back and forth war. Let's keep moving on though. Assu Almabayev got that decision win over Jose Johnson, and you know, he called out Kai Kara France. I believe that's who he called out, and if you guys watch these videos, you know I love to reward them with the people they called out, but that is way too high up the rankings for this guy. Let's give him, again, someone in the top 15, someone who hasn't fought in a minute yet. I believe his last fight was against Alex Perez, where he got slumped. That's going to be Matus Nicolau. Good jump up the rankings for this guy. Nicolau, again, coming off that loss against Alex Perez, he's going to have to fight someone lower in the rankings and risk his number 15 position. And to be honest, I could see Assu getting this one done. But regardless, a fun matchup. Let's keep moving on. Adam Fugitt getting another decision win over Josh Quinlan. There's too many decision wins in this card. But with that being said, let's match him up with Billy Goff. Who really cares? Let's finish off the prelims now. Quickly run through the prelims. Josefine got that decision win over Julia. Let's match her up with Montserrat Ruiz. I think this would be a fun matchup. Let's keep moving on. Costa got that 3rd round submission over Shaylin. Let's give him someone like a Herbert Burns. I think he runs through Herbert Burns, to be honest. Herbert Burns, one of the worst fighters in the entire UFC. He's just like a quitter. But yeah, this would be a fun matchup just because we could see Herbert either quit or just get ran over. Let's keep moving on. Wilson got that 1st round submission over Jekka. I think his next matchup should be someone like a Blake Builder. I think this would be a very fun matchup. Probably one of the funner matchups you can make on this prelims card. Let's keep moving on. Gabriella Fernandes getting that decision win over Carly. Let's give her Mandy Bohm. And then for the main event of the prelims, we had Nathan Maness gain that decision win over Jimmy Flick. Let's give him someone in the top 15. Let's give him Tim Elliott. And yeah, that's everyone who won on this card. My rare matchmaking for who I think they should fight next. You guys have to let me know what you guys think of this card, because in my opinion, like I said earlier, one of the worst cards we had in recent UFC memory. And yeah, it was a struggle making this video. I didn't want to just because of how much I didn't care about this card, but that being said, thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. We are on that goal to get to 500 subscribers. We're closer and closer each day, so if you haven't yet, leave a like on this video, subscribe with those post notifications turned on so you never miss any of my newest videos. And yeah, there's not that much else left to say except for I will see you guys in my next video.